Hey, how you doing? I looked and I couldn't find any of these either, but I wanted to show you how you can track them down. Um, so here's the three links that you sent me, which really helps a ton. Um, so you're doing good there. So my first thing that I would try is like grabbing the title of it and then going to the library catalog and trying to search for it. So for example, you just search for it in quotes. And I found that this one was cited by something, but it wasn't, what we didn't have the access to the article. And for these other ones, they didn't show up at all. Although I think this one showed up elsewhere, but I'll talk about that one in just a second. So what you have to do, if you want it, it's not too painful, but you go to Interlibrary Loan, you log in. When you log in, it authenticates you, so it knows who you are and how to send the stuff to you and whatever email address that you have there. And then you would just go up to New Request and Article, and then you'd go back and forth. So the journal title is Journal of Geographical Sciences. The article title is what we just searched. And you go back and forth until you get to the very end. And then you click Submit Request, and they'd get it in about a day. They'll just send you a link that says your interlibrary loan thing has arrived, and you would just go back and it would show up just like this red one did. I don't know why they use red. It's a University of Utah color, I get, but it's kind of like, it's angry. STEM doctorate students. Be that as it may. Some of these will show up in other places, or you can look at their references if you can. Sometimes they'll show you like what they used, and then you can track it down in Google Scholar. These are handy because you can find things that are like old or new. So this one's just like achingly old, 1981. So you can see a lot of these are old, but this one is a little bigger. And you could search for those things in the library catalog that we just did. That might help. Another thing that you can do, Google Scholar is actually pretty good. So let me show you, like if you go into Google Scholar, it'll have the abstract, but it'll show you the things that were cited by it, which is pretty dang handy, because then you could sort this by since 2023 or since 2020, and you can see who's talking about it, and you might find some newer articles. Another thing that you can do is you can go to, I think this is this the one? I can't remember. That Google Scholar is good, but also we have a database called Scopus. I think we've done this in class maybe in the fall. And I looked for all three of these articles, and only one showed up, and I think it was this one. Yay? Yay! So again, this one's like, it's a really old article. So you can request this, but it might be better to go in and see who cited it since then. And you could see, oh yeah, so here's soil degradation, but it's from like 2023. That might be a better way to go, is look for something that's related. You can also do a complete start over and know that all of these, environmental degradation or soil degradation, so if those are the important things, you could do oh Lord, this is going to take forever. Cultural degradation or soil so it seems like degradation is their word. Or And then you are interested in specific population or outcome, poverty or poor, and then you can narrow it down to like, well, what have you done for me lately on these topics? So there's 900 of them, but you could say, well, show me the newest stuff. So instead of asking for everything, that might be a good way to go. And if we want to just get exactly what we're looking for, let's look for it in the title. So we don't have to deal with all this interpretive stuff. Let's see if that narrows it down too much. Ooh, there's only 4. So Uganda, I don't know, 2010, that's newer. Oh, food security, there's another one. Poverty alleviation. Socioeconomic. Rural, driven by. Oh, that's a 1999. But you can see newer stuff. Does that make sense? And then these, you just click on that, and then you click on the full text available or the database that it shows up in, and yada, yada, yada. Let me know what you think, but you can grab them to review. You can grab stuff through Interlibrary Loan, or look in Google Scholar to see what's cited it lately, and then try and find those articles. Or you can start out with your own keywords that are related to it and see if you can find something newer. Thanks for reaching out to me. I'm happy to help further.